If you want cinematic aerial footage without lugging a giant drone, two pocketable contenders are getting a lot of attention: DJI's Neo 2 and HoverAir's X1 Pro Max. One plays the reliability and safety card with DJI's usual polish. The other goes after headline specs. Think 8K capture and blistering slow motion in a tiny package. Today we'll compare them head to head, so by the end, you'll know which one fits your style. Right off the bat, both of these drones are ridiculously compact. We're talking pocket-sized, travel-friendly, and under that 250-gram limit that keeps you out of most registration hassles. The DJI Neo 2 weighs around 151 grams, keeping it super lightweight even with upgraded sensors. It's built with DJI's usual sleek aesthetic: rounded corners, foldable arms, and a minimalist design that feels premium yet approachable. It's clearly an evolution of the first Neo, just a bit sturdier with better air intake and stability. Meanwhile, the HoverAir X1 Pro Max tips the scale slightly higher at around 192 grams. It's still very portable, but feels more solid in hand. Its design is a little different from DJI's. It keeps that cage-like protective frame, making it safer for beginners or indoor flights. It's meant to be tossed into the air and start flying immediately, perfect for quick shots or spontaneous vlogging moments. So in terms of design, both are easy to carry, but DJI feels more refined and balanced, while HoverAir feels more rugged and ready to go anywhere. Now this is where things get interesting. DJI's Neo 2 features a 1x2-inch CMOS sensor capable of shooting 4K video at 60 frames per second, with improved low light handling and a wider f/2.2 aperture. The color tone, exposure balance, and dynamic range have all been improved from the first Neo, and it's perfect for creators who just want to press record and get clean, polished footage right away. But HoverAir went all in with the X1 Pro Max, giving it a 1x1.3-inch sensor and support for 8K at 30 FPS, or 4K at 120 FPS for buttery slow motion. That's impressive for a sub-250-gram drone. It captures sharp detail and wide landscapes thanks to its 107-degree field of view. If you're someone who likes to crop, reframe, or color grade heavily in post, those extra pixels can be gold. However, there's a catch. HoverAir's files are heavier, and its small body sometimes struggles with heat and rolling shutter at 8K. So if you value reliability and consistent 4K output, DJI still holds the advantage. But if resolution and slow motion flexibility are your priorities, HoverAir easily wins this round. Smooth footage is everything, and both brands tackled this differently. The DJI Neo 2 introduces a 2-axis mechanical gimbal paired with electronic stabilization. DJI's tuning gives it a cinematic steadiness even in breezy conditions. It's less likely to jitter or drift when tracking subjects, which make it ideal for dynamic shots while running, cycling, or walking. The HoverAir X1 Pro Max also uses a 2-axis gimbal combined with EIS, what they call Smooth Capture 2.0. It's effective and keeps the footage fairly smooth, but because EIS crops into the frame slightly, you lose a bit of that ultra-wide feel. It's great for general use, but DJI's system feels a touch more stable, especially when the drone changes direction suddenly. So for overall gimbal performance, DJI's Neo 2 is slightly ahead thanks to its balance of hardware and smart software stabilization. Here's where DJI's heritage really shows. The Neo 2 now packs front LiDAR or TOF sensors plus downward infrared sensors, giving it a reliable multi-directional awareness system. It can detect obstacles in real time, hover precisely over reflective or uneven surfaces, and keep tracking locked on you with much better accuracy. The HoverAir X1 Pro Max, meanwhile, relies on visual inertial odometry and a set of wide-angle sensors. It doesn't use full GPS in every mode, so it depends more on its cameras to understand its surroundings. In open environments, it does fine, but in complex or low light settings, DJI's advanced sensor suite definitely feels more confident and stable. So if you want peace of mind while flying, especially in unpredictable conditions, the Neo 2 is the safer bet. Let's be real, mini drones aren't built for marathon sessions. The DJI Neo 2 claims up to 19 minutes of flight time, but realistically expect around 15 to 16 minutes depending on wind and shooting mode. The HoverAir X1 Pro Max advertises around 16 minutes, though heavy shooting at 4K 120 FPS or 8K will likely bring that down closer to 12. Both recharge quickly and have easily swappable batteries. Wind resistance is another key difference. DJI's improved aerodynamics help it stay stable even in breezier outdoor conditions, while HoverAir's lighter frame can drift a bit more. So if you're planning long tracking shots or outdoor scenes, DJI's endurance gives it a small but noticeable edge. Both drones can practically fly themselves thanks to their smart modes. DJI's app is mature and easy to use. You get quick shots, follow me, orbit, and active track, all refined over several generations of DJI software. It also offers intuitive editing tools and smooth firmware updates. Everything just works. The HoverAir app, on the other hand, is more about simplicity and creativity. It includes preset modes like hover, follow, zoom out, and bird's eye, making it super beginner-friendly. However, users have reported occasional bugs or connection drops, especially during firmware updates. HoverAir has been improving with frequent patches, but DJI still offers a more polished and reliable experience overall. So for software stability, DJI leads, but for fun, creative automation, HoverAir's not far behind. The Neo 2 uses DJI's reliable wireless connection with minimal latency. You can fly confidently within a few hundred meters without signal loss. HoverAir's X1 Pro Max relies mainly on Wi-Fi, which is fine for short-range flying, but less ideal in busy areas. With the optional beacon accessory, range can stretch up to 1 kilometer, but performance varies depending on interference. So if you plan to shoot cinematic clips nearby, both are fine. But for longer range flights or smoother video transmission, DJI system feels more stable. So if you're a travel vlogger, beginner filmmaker, or content creator who values safety, reliability, and clean 4K video, go for the DJI Neo 2. It's lightweight, dependable, and gives you that signature DJI smoothness without the stress. But if you're the tech-obsessed creative who wants to push boundaries, experiment with 8K, and capture stunning slow-motion clips, and you don't mind shorter flight time or tinkering with firmware, the HoverAir X1 Pro Max is your toy. Both are powerful for their size, but they appeal to slightly different personalities. Neo 2 is your calm, polished professional, while X1 Pro Max is the energetic, experimental artist. So, which one's going into your backpack? The dependable DJI Neo 2 or the bold HoverAir X1 Pro Max?